Hello students, I am Poonam, biology teacher. Today I will explain about incomplete dominance and codominance. Now first of all we will take a review of the Mendel's law. We all know that Mendel has given 3 laws. First law is law of dominance, second law is law of segregation, and third law is law of independent assortment. In Mendel works, we come to know that genes are passed parent to offsprings, get one allele from each parent. During meiosis, the alleles for a gene segregate from each other. And third one, during meiosis, genes independently assort with each other. Now about incomplete dominance. What is incomplete dominance? First of all, we will understand this. Incomplete dominance is when a dominant allele form of a gene does not completely mask the effect of a recessive alleles. It is also called semi-codominance or partial dominance. The phenotype of the heterozygous genotype is distinct from and often intermediate to the phenotype of the homozygous genotypes. Incomplete dominance we will understand with the help of an example. Example of incomplete dominance is, we can see here, these are the plants of snapdragon flower. This is the red flower and this is the white flower. When we crossed both flowers, then the F1 generation we get of pink flower. In this case, we can see that dominant alleles has not expressed itself. In case of F2 generation, we came to know that there are one flower is red color, 2 flowers are of pink color, and 1 flower is of white color. The genotypic ratio in case of incomplete dominance is 1:2:1. In this case, genotypic ratio and phenotypic ratio both are same, that is 1:2:1. Here we can also understand that no allele is dominant here. The blending of the characters is coming here in case of F1 generation. This is known as the incomplete dominance. Now about the codominance. When both alleles of a pair are fully expressed in a heterozygote, they are called codominant alleles. Such alleles exhibit a unique pattern of expression, with heterozygous being phenotypically distinguishable from both of the homozygous and expressing both alleles equally. Codominance we also will understand with the help of the examples. First example is of blood groups. Blood types are A, B, O and AB. We can see here there are 4 types of blood groups present in the humans: A, B, AB and O. These are the genotypes of the bloods. You can see here these are the genotypes of the A blood group: IA, IO, AO, IA, IA, AA. In case of this, if we see the blood group AB, this comes under the example of codominance. In this case, we can see that both alleles A and B both are expresses themselves. Therefore, it is the example of the codominance. Another example is there also of codominances. This is the example of the shorthorn cattle. Shorthorn cattle shows the codominance. These have homozygous condition. For red is R small r, homozygous. For white it is represented as RW, RW. The offsprings will have both red and white hairs. The offsprings we will represent the offsprings by this RR, RW. The offsprings are heterozygous and called roan. This we can understand by this cross. This is the red shorthorn cattle having genotype RR, RR. This is the white having the genotypes RW, RW. When we cross both the cattle, then the F1 generation we got is known as the roan, having the genotype is R, 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 W. Here we can see that both the alleles are expressing themselves in F1 generation. This is the case of the codominance. These are all about the incomplete dominance and codominance. Thank you.